sadly, what we know is that the two components of the right to vote, one to cast your ballot and the other to make sure your ballot is counted, are under threat right now. We saw that poll workers, it talked about leading up to the 2020 election, the most recent big national election, began to receive threats, forcing some to have to work around the clock, getting protection, around the clock protection. Others were threatened and were afraid to go back to their homes because they were actually threatened to such an extent that they felt unsafe to be in their personal homes. And many of these threats came from folks who were, as we turned out, unhappy with the outcome of the election. And however, what we do know, and it is an undisputed fact by those who know and are informed and possess the facts, that the 2020 election was administered under the highest standards and nonpartisan standards. So what we want to do today is have a discussion about how we can ensure as we go forward that the American people have a fair, a transparent, accessible opportunity to exercise their voice through their vote. And as it relates to the work of our administration, we are very proud that we are really treating this as one of our highest levels of priority. Anything from what the DOJ is doing over there around a task force to protect election officials and poll workers. 4 months ago, our administration and the president issued orders that include the order to increase voter access, including encouraging people to become nonpartisan poll workers. And we are working to stop anti-voter legislation in the various states. We are forcefully working to pass the For the People Act and the John Lewis Voting Rights Act, and working to help ensure that all Americans know what they get when they vote, to further encourage them to vote knowing that it will make a difference in their lives. So today, I look forward to our conversation. Again, I want to thank each of you. You represent thousands of people who live in all of our communities, regardless of how we voted in the last election or may vote in the next election, who really are the best of civic participants and patriots. So thank you all for your work, and I look forward to our conversation.